Greetings and welcome to Techtonica. I'm KatherineOfSky, and first of all, a huge thank you to all of my patrons and everyone who supports me. You guys are great. And today, we actually have another supporter who is the sponsor of this game, these episodes. Firehose Games has generously sponsored me to make a short series on this game. And I'm really excited about that. So this episode is sponsored. And this game, if you like Factorio, or if you like Satisfactory or any like 3D factory game, you probably will like this. It's really interesting and it's brand new. Can't even get it yet. I know that'll annoy some people, but it's yeah, this is going to be the hype thing going on here. So you can check out this game and see if it's interesting to you. So anyway, thank you so much to Firehose Games for sponsoring a few episodes of this, and I'll let you know how many there are. I've kind of forgotten, but I do know that it's more than one. So anyway, what we're going to do is, this game takes place underground. It's kind of a different environment than we've seen so far, so we can kind of get to see a different thing. It's quite pretty, and we're going to get to play it. So let's go ahead and start a brand new game here. You've awoken in a mysterious facility with no memory of your existence. Emerge and build a sprawling factory to manufacture the machines and tools you'll need to explore this alien world. And as you see, we have stuff going on. We have machines, we have conveyor belts. There are inserters, and thank you very much for naming them inserters, because I think Factorio has definitely started a genre. And when games kind of like deviate, like, oh yes, let's call them sorters, like in DSP, it's like, hey, what? It just doesn't even make a lot of sense when we have an established term for that kind of thing. Anyway, let's press any key to continue. Aha. Uh, all right. Okay, we'll do our best. Right, so we have diagnostic failure. That's pretty appropriate for a robot such as myself. We have this. So we must be on the planet of Calyx. What do we got here? Okay, so we got some different items. We have some various tooltips on the bottom. We can grab a stack, grab half, transfer stack, transfer all, transfer half, and take all, which is very nice with the space bar. So we're going to just press the space bar. What else have we got over here? Anything good? Let's see. Inspect. Okay. So stuff going on. We have no power. Okay, press tab to open the crafting menu. So we're going to just kind of go along. So this is, by the way, is it alpha or pre-alpha? Something like that. This is not a finished game. And there's no way to skip the tutorial, so we're just going to do them. And it gives us some lore as well. Okay, so our first thing that we're going to do is, yeah, and this probably should disappear once we're here. We're going to make a crank generator. We have the materials that we got from that box, and we're just going to click it, and the crafting menu is on the right-hand side. So once this is made, okay, we can place it on the floor here. Just put it there. I don't know why it is this color. Seems a bit flashy, but you never can tell. Anyway, we're going to activate the crank, and it's going to create power. So system online, we're able to open the door. Pretty handy. Okay, there's some other random junk around here. Casualties. Oh dear, there looks like a casualty here. Okay, what's in here? Okay, we got a...
You are a sight for very sore eyes. I can't get a read on your voice or ID signal, but I'm going to assume you work for me. We wouldn't get much done if we tried it the other way around. Let's go.
Haha, that's funny. Apparently, good at supervising, not so good at working. It's very amusing. Okay. Aha!
The amount of time you spend on this job talking to doors, I swear.
That's funny. Alright. We can grab ourselves an iron pickaxe. I'm going to go ahead and move this to slot number 1 here. Here we go. Let's see. I think we can also get rid of this. Sometimes it gets rid of it, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm clicking this, pressing right, cancel, escape. That doesn't work. So there are some weird. Oh gosh, I didn't want to do that. Hold on. I want to get this thing. There it goes. Put that there. There we are. And we'll go ahead and use our 1 here. So this obviously has destructible environments, as you see. So you can kind of break through different places and stuff, and so you can move forward. Okay, there we go. We've constructed a path. Hooray! Now, this is one of the things that I really wish they hadn't included.
Start building a factory. Until we hear otherwise, the job is the job. Terminal upgrades provide tech to help build factories, and factories produce the goods required to upgrade the terminals. One hand washes the other. Upgrading the terminal should also help us fix the radio on it. Maybe we can get a distress call out.
Anyway, as I was saying, I'm not a big fan of the gathering of plants in Satisfactory or in this game. Like, why? Why are we doing a burner phase like this? I don't really get it. I think we're doing the burner phase because we need to make plants for fuel, but why are we running around collecting stuff? Not my favorite thing to do. All right, we need ore to feed this terminal so that we can upgrade this or repair the terminal first.
Mining drills were the only buildable tech I could recover.
Aha.
Try digging out enough ore with your pickaxe to craft one.
Okay, so we're going to look and see what is required for a mining drill. We need 4 copper and 12 iron.
Drills going. You should be able to dump enough ore into this thing to see if self-repair can do the rest.
So we need 8 of these and 24 iron.
The least I can do is be optimistic.
Yes, that sounds great. Wait, we needed 8 of those or 4. I don't remember how many we needed less than we have. So let's see if we can find oh, there it is. There's a patch of stuff and things. Now we can't mine these things. These are actually scannable later with a scanner. I think we needed something like 24 iron or something. Oh dear, the light has just gone off. Hey Google, turn on the light, please. All right, there we go. I don't know why it went off, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. So we are. Ha! Hold up, girl. I need mining drills for both items. So we want to. Oh, we built 4 of them. Sure. I'm not really sure what happened there, because it says 12, and I had 20 something, 24. But how am I making 2 now? I don't understand it, but it's okay. So we have the crafting happening in the lower right-hand corner. I'm going to go ahead and just gather some more plants and crap here. I could actually, maybe I need to mine a little bit more. Because the mining drills, you know, they say, hey, you should get a mining drill. And then it's freaking slow is what it is. So yeah, not ideal. I'm going to go ahead and mine a little bit of this stuff because the first task is getting 100 iron ore. The next task is getting 300 iron bars plus 300 copper bars. So that is kind of important. All right, so it is still crafting all this stuff, as you see in the bottom right-hand corner. But unfortunately, there is absolutely nothing we can do to hurry this process. Maybe we should have done 1 drill at a time, as in queued them separately, but it's fine. In the long run, it really doesn't make that much difference because the mining drills are fairly slow anyway. But just FYI, you can actually probably mine the entire thing before you actually build 1 mining drill. Hooray! Also, because the mining drills are really... I don't understand the whole, like, mining drills are slower than hand mining. That doesn't make sense in so many ways. And I'm hoping that will get adjusted, or hand mining is going to be slower or something. Because it's like, okay. It's funny how they have, like, the crafting circle on the bottom is both fills up the circle and goes round the thingy-majingy. That's a funny thing. All right, let's go here. But yeah, the whole gathering of plants is like, oh God, why are we doing this again? It was satisfactory. But then again, I'm not the biggest fan of that phase of the game. But it's okay. We're gonna explore this game because maybe there are better things in store, and I'm thinking there are better things in store. All right, so we're at getting there. We're getting there. It does take a tiny bit. And we will get stuff and things. Oh, those are quick. Much faster. Those are little parts. But we do need 60 of the other things. Oh my goodness. Well, at least they're made 4 at a time. So it's quite handy. All right, and here we go. And these are very, very, very slow. So while we're doing this, I just want to thank some of my wonderful patrons. These are from the YouTube thingy. It doesn't notify me of everything. It doesn't notify me on Patreon resubs or anything like that. It's just YouTube. So huge thank you to Ms. Matrix. Thank you very much for being one of my wonderful patrons. Huge thank you also to Matthias, my wonderful boyfriend. Thank you also for being a patron. And we also have Adam M. Thank you very much for being a patron. Well, a YouTube patron. We should specify, I guess. Or should we? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Thank you also to Roland Franken for being a patron. All right, so we have now gotten a lot of stuff done, ish. We're gonna go ahead and go back to our tab menu. Now, the hotbars, the toolbars are really strange. I don't understand these, I have to admit. I really don't get them. But we're going to try to figure them out. It'll be fine. We're going to take this. We're going to put that there. There's a reason I'm not putting in the first 2 slots. We'll get there eventually. But for now, this area, I happen to know, because I've practiced a tiny bit before we started, is too small for 2 drills. So we're going to find there's another area over here, which is bigger, where we can add more drills. So we're going to go, so we have to press Shift 1, which I'm not really a fan of that. The whole only having one set of hotbars active at a time. So here we go with these guys. Now we need to open these guys up and make sure that we have fuel for them. Let's see. We're going to give this half. We're going to give this one a half. There we go. Alrighty, so those 2 are now running. That's going to give us copper. Now we'll go back up to the iron thingy. Yes, I know I'm very specific today. We apologize for this situation. But yeah, we have to be specific. All right, so this is definitely not specifically ideal, but we'll take it anyway. Okay, because eventually we're going to want to take outputs from these, but also we'll be able to remove those other things at some point. Not right now, but somewhat soon. Now then, while we are doing that, we actually gathered enough ore just by hand mining to fix these. So go ahead and click Repair Terminal at the top. That wasn't obvious to me, by the way, when I first played this, so it's like, eh. Now. Uh-huh. Okay, that sounds great. Okay. Okay, so we need to, okay, so we have inserters. Wow, we don't have any materials because we've given it all away pretty much. And we need to start scanning stuff. And that's my bad because I messed that up. Okay, so let's grab this copper while we're here. Now, what we were supposed to do is turn around and just look to the left. And I'll show you where this is. So remember, we upgraded the thingy-majingy. And it's like, aha, we found a scanner for you, analyzer. So what I want to do is put this analyzer up here. And I want to get rid of this, but it will not move. No, it will not. Even if I tell... No. This is being a pain in the socks. Okay, there we go. So now we have this over here. Let's go ahead and do, it's Shift 1? No, Control 1. And we'll go ahead and scan the things and the stuff. So this scanny thingy is... It deletes stuff as well. Okay, so we have scanned 1 for lights. There are 4 lights. Not 4 lights. Who knows how many lights there are. Alright. Kaboom. So we're getting some stuff here. Let's go back to the iron section as well. Let's move, move, move. Let's go. Yeah, there we are. So now we can scan some of these other big things. See if we can find something that has anything to do with smelting. Aha! We got the smelter. Fantastic. Alright, so these are there. That's great. Okay, so here's a smelter tech. And we are told that it takes 1 core. We have 16 available and 16 total. So we're going to click this. 15 available, 16 total. So now, that was very loud. Now we have the smelter.
You've activated the smelter on the tech tree.
And we'll build some.
Build 1 and place it.
We're going to build 4, in fact. I should have actually done 1 at a time, as we discussed before. But for whatever reason, I did not. Alright, so we're going to get these, and then what I'm going to do next is we're going to click some of the other stuff that we need. So we need inserters. Let's make like, it's 4 at a time, and I'm clicking 5 at a time. Do 3. Let's do 2 boxes, and then several conveyors. Can craft 80. So anyway, this is what we're going to do. We are actually most of the way to getting one of the smelters, so I don't feel like it's that big of a deal here. So these are the things we can craft, obviously. But like Factorio, it kind of like does all the intermediate crafting for you. You don't need to check on it or anything like that. But anyway, let's see. Let's go back over to the copper. Is it here? Yeah, there it is. There it is. Tasty nice. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Don't want those to overflow because we can't actually use that either to smelt ourselves or something like this. Anyway, we are getting stuff. We only need 1 more copper bar, 17 bits and pieces. There we go. And then the 4 smelters afterward. Now, let's see if we can just scan this thing because I don't want it to be in the way. They do actually have a tiny bit of light, but not a lot. So, I guess you can kind of put them wherever you want. Yep, yeah, so you can even put it on top of the thing if you wanted to. Anyway, we are, okay, so we did get 1 item, but I want to put that in the correct spot for me. So what I'm doing here is I have the miners, then we have the smelters, and then after we're going to have a box. So we're gonna, no, that's not the right thing altogether. Nope. Nope, that's not either. Control 1. No, Shift 1? Shift 1. Okay. So let's get our thingy out. Now, note, the purpley thingies are the only spot, oh God, please, please. Well, that doesn't work either, does it? No. The purpley parts, you can see one on the left there, are the only parts where you can take things in or out. So we're going to make sure that these line up. Now, these are going to be very close because we're just going to put these basically an inserter away. And we're going to try to get that going. But let's see. We need to get... oh, we need a ton of fuel, actually. Let's go and grab some fuel, which is basically plants. And while we're waiting for stuff to craft, we can gather this stuff. Uh-huh. We understand everything. We are those kind of people. Okay, again, spam clicking for fuel. I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. I don't find that fun gameplay. Alright, so we have these other smelters here. We'll go ahead and put those down. 1 and 2. There we are. So now, what do we get here? These are inserters. So we're going to have the inserters can be, I think I want them second square. First square will be for conveyor belts. And let's just put them in because we don't actually need them. So make sure you line stuff up. Again, typically it's R to rotate in these games, and it is no different in this one. Come on. There we go. So there it goes. Now let's go ahead and click this. We'll just do a half in there, and then the other half in here. So these are going to be making those. And then we want to do a number 2. Inserter there, and then we're going to make a box, which we haven't actually done yet. So we'll just have to deal with that later. I love the way the copper shines. It's so beautiful. Really nice environmental effect that. All right, so what do we got here, guys? All right, so these, they needed a half a stack of fuel each. That's right, we ran out of fuel. And I don't think we actually put the inserters in. So let's put those in. There we go. Perfect. Very nice, very nice. This one again, we'll just start these in preparation of having a box. There we go. Nope. Why is this not working? Hello? Hello? Okay, there's plenty of stuff in there. Let's press F. You have to hold F to erase. I don't know what went on here. Let's try this one. Hello? We have fuel. I can put this stuff in. But why is this not transferring stuff? We can rotate it. No, that's not right. This way. Oh, because this thing is drilling that direction. This is the wrong one. Let's rotate this one. No, that's rotating the inserter. Alright, I think we may have to deconstruct this miner. Alright, so let's go back to the 3. There we go. That's what we want. We want it pointing toward that right-hand side wall instead of the other direction. Right. Okay, now it will work. Now it gonna work. There it goes. There we go. Okay. So you see it has picked up the ore and it is happily feeding this thing. Now then, boxes. I want to put the boxes at the end. So that's how I'm liking to organize this. Now these boxes are quite big. We want to put them, we need to put them so that the thingy is in the middle like this and as close to the thingy as you can. So basically the purple parts overlap. There you see it is placing inside. There you go. Now this one, actually we may have an issue here because they don't turn. So let's go ahead and F this. No, that's not the other F that I wanted to actually F. Okay, let's take this one, put that on the other side instead, because that'll give us the 1 tile clearance that we actually need for this. Alright, so again, I'll align it, 1 tile over. There we go. So the middle of the box, you can see the faint blue outline there. The middle of the box is aligned with the inserter. Okay, so now here we're going to add another inserter. You can do inserter, belt, inserter. It doesn't really matter. There we go. Okay, boom. Beautiful. So now the box is going to get stuff. Okay. So, all right, let's go back. Going to go back and do the same thing with the this stuff, the iron, but we'll pick up some from the machines just to clear them out a bit because the stack size is 50. Now we want to go ahead and say 5 and do exactly the same thing, but I think I want to move it. Is that correct? Yeah, I think that's correct. Wait, oh, these are farther apart anyway, so I can actually move it here. And then let's get this one, put that one in there, and a belt. There we go. Okay, very good. So now we have this request of many, many ingots and stuffs and things and all the things and all the stuff. We press Control. There we go. We'll get these ingots and we'll go ahead and go toward, let's go and get the copper and see how much is there. But it's nice to have a box to just like collect everything for you. Now obviously we're not going to have much stuff here, but we can turn some of it in if we want to. I think I'm going to go and just collect a bunch of mushrooms. There's not actually much we can do until these things are done. Well, I mean, technically we could set up more miners, more smelters and such and things, but that also requires a lot more plant matter to feed that. So we still have to get plants anyway. But later technologies are basically the ability to grow plants on your own and farm kind of situations. So I'm hoping that will be better. Later, we don't have to feed it this way. There is electrified flooring, which we will get to quite shortly. So you don't have to like power everything in a burner kind of phase thing. That is also very nice. So anyway, one thing that I'm really curious about is, are there going to be trains in this game? Gotta say, I am loving the trains in Swedenland. I rode 2 different kinds of trains today. In fact, I went to Stockholm this afternoon, and I rode both the metro train as well as the commuter train out to where I'm staying. And it's cool. It is like cool beyond words. I am just so excited, and it's definitely a huge lesson for the rest of the world in terms of efficiency of power, efficiency of everything. Well, I mean, most of the rest of the world does actually have trains, but the US does not because they're just dumb about stuff like that. And I feel like every day the country gets more and more selfish and just completely disregards anything that the rest of the entire world finds beneficial because we just refuse to afford it. We can afford it. We have the money, but we refuse to because everybody is so greedy. So capitalism at its finest. Hooray! Sarcasm, just in case you didn't get that. Anyway, but being here is exquisite. It's so nice. I really love Swedenland. I think it's a cool place to be. If you ever are interested in visiting, you should. Absolutely. Look at those cool thingies, those bioluminescent bits and pieces. Those are neat. Oh, those count. Nice. Cool. Destroy the chandeliers. Meow. Okay, no, not all of them. I like them quite a bit. But anyway, yeah, you should visit. It's a very beautiful place and it's very workable. I went to the city without any car, nothing, no transport at all, and yet they have both commuter rail, they have metro, they have trams and buses. And there are, of course, taxis if you really need to, but you can get anywhere you want to go if you walk a tiny bit. And you do things like take a tram, and you can buy, like, I bought a pass for 7 days because I'm here for some time, and everything is covered. Everything is covered. Buses, trams, metro on that one card, on that one pass, and it's very cheap, very cheap. So it's a fantastic solution for problems. Anyway, let's go and see how much we have. We probably don't have enough. We need 300 of all the things and stuff. So let's check. All right, what do we got here? We have some, not all. All right, 205 and 237. We still need to find a topic to talk about. Yes, that is the life of a YouTuber, right? It's like, okay, do we have enough? No, we need more story. This is a bit slow. I have to say, I don't really understand this. I don't know if the reason for the very large amounts is because they don't want you to craft it, but I don't find it particularly fun to wait for this. I don't think it's particularly interesting or fun. And I have already gone above and beyond the tutorial and made double what they suggested. So I don't really get this part. I don't really understand why there's so much stuff here. But what we can do is we can just like do some ingots of different kinds, and maybe that will get us enough to do the things and the stuffs. So yeah, here we go. Here we go. It will be fine. All right. And of course, adding these extra boxes, adding the box behind these makes it so you don't actually have to mess with any of those other items there if you don't want to. Okay, so let's go back up here. And see, what are our totals? Go, go, go. 283 and 252. All right. Still looking for stories. That's what that means. Yes. All right. Let's keep on going, figuring it out. Anyway, we can also look at stuff. There is stuff to look at. See how pretty it is? I think the level designer here really had a fun time. I can tell there are like these different areas of this early cave system that are quite pretty. That are like, oh wow, that there was effort put into this. Kind of like those little like those columns and the windows. That was like effort. You could tell. It's very nice. Did we go down here yet? Yes? No? Maybe? I don't remember. Yeah, this is where we came through. Okay. I always forget like where, because there are several little pockets of previous habitation that we will be able to explore. And we don't have the map yet. We will get that very shortly, though. That is kind of the next thing that's coming. Let's take these. Okay, that might be enough of that, but we do need the copper, so let's go and pick that up. It's over here. Again, it's important that you're able to get these two mining drills together. I mean, you can cart it all over the place if you want to. Like here, if you choose this one, only one mining drill can fit in here, so that's not ideal. You want two side by side so they can share the box and stuff like that. All right, let's go here and see what we can do. Boom, boom, boom. 300 upgrade terminal. Let's go. Go, go, go.
We've upgraded this PT as much as we can.
Uh-huh.
The radio works now, but only for incoming transmissions.
Incoming only. Oh dear.
That gives you probably won't be one you can get to with a pickaxe.
Uh-huh. All right.
The whole terrain manipulator should be able to cut through, but we still need to find enough fragments of one to unlock the tech.
All right.
You might want to look around for some echo sketch fragments, too. Never hurts to see where you're going.
Now, it took me forever to find this mole fragment. It is here. Yes. Is there anything in this box? Okay, we'll take that. Nothing else up here. So what we're doing is we're looking for the some more rusted parts and stuff. We're going to go about this very scientifically. We're going to hug the left wall and see where we can find the stuff, because the cave system has many chambers, many rooms, and it is a bit of a confusing thing if you don't hug a wall. So we're going to just go about this scientifically and go around, okay? So this is an area. Let's see, take this. Okay, that's nice. Aha! Look what we found. Boom! We got the echo sketch. This is great. We really want this echo sketch. Now, I think we need to actually press T to go. Oh, we can't press T from here? Really? Okay. That's the thing to put on the suggestion list. All right, so Echo Sketch. This is really nice. This is a mapping device, which will give you... Oh my god, that was loud. Okay. Can I... Let's put that SFX down to, like, low. I don't know if it doesn't respect the master slider or if it's just doesn't respect any slider. But we'll figure it out. Okay? Again, this game is in pre-alpha. Don't judge too harshly. There are many things to fix always in these kinds of things. All right, let's go and click this. There's another 2 of 3 moles and another. Excellent. Aha, sounds great.
That's the last mole fragment, breaker. Don't forget, you'll need to activate it in your tech tree before attempting to build it.
All right, let's do that. Let's activate the mole. Oh, okay, it doesn't respect any sliders. I see. All right, now this one costs 10 cores. We don't have 10. We only have 3 available. There's a terraforming speed and also a mole flattener there as well. So let's go ahead and see if we can build either of these things. We definitely want the Echo Sketch built. The mole, we need more copper. So once we get that thingy, we're going to be a lot better off. We'll go ahead and pick up some of the fun plant matter. Actually, we have 2,000, over 2,000. So we're pretty good. Let's go and get our copper going. Okay, copper. spacebar. I keep forgetting about that. It's kind of a really nice take all button spacebar. All right, so let's see where we're going with this. Let's grab these, take all again. And what else are we doing here? Let's grab the mole. Let's make that. Did we get the echo sketch? Why are we still... Let's cancel the crafting. Let's make the echo sketch and make the mole. I think that's a better idea. We were still crafting for the ingots there, and I didn't feel like that was useful. Build and place 5 light sticks in any location. Okay, so we can hold this thing, but we don't actually need to. We can press this, and we still have the mini map in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, which is quite handy. So you don't actually need to hold this thing, which just takes up your hand space, and it jiggles weirdly. I am not a fan of this. It's very strange. Look at this. This is very, I don't know, I feel like kind of, you know, dizzy, slightly dizzy. The mole here is a thing you can use. Oh my god, that sound. Holy fuzzy cats, what was this? Okay, so let's see. Build a mole and report to production terminal Victor. Now, since we are not yet acquainted with Victor, I feel like this is probably an excellent time to finish up this episode for today. We have learned much about our environment. We are going to get to some pretty darn exciting stuff in the next episode. Check out those other vines. There's a lot of very pretty flora in this game and all kinds of bioluminescent stuff. Look, there's even animals. You see those, like, birds? Not birds. They're the birds that are smaller than birds that have wings. I don't know what they're called. Bugs, insects. But yeah, this is a very different kind of environment than you'll get in Satisfactory or certainly Factorio. But it is really interesting. In the next episode, we're very likely to unlock this flooring. Do you see the floor here? The floors and the stairs, these both of which conduct electricity. So we're not going to have any kinds of burners anymore. And we're going to be able to build a much better sort of sustainable base. So anyway, I think it is time to say thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.